and welcome to another game in the New York Jets franchise on Madden 18. Today, the New York Jets will be taking on the Miami Dolphins. They are at home. They're going to be wearing their New York Titans throwback uniforms. Let's see if that gives them any luck today, as they do come in 0-2. Miami Dolphins come in 1-1. Unfortunately, the Miami Dolphins started the season losing Ryan Tannehill for the year. So Cutler will start at quarterback for the Dolphins. For the Jets, they lost Bryce Petty, so they will be starting Christian Hackenberg. Here's Hackenberg on a 2nd and 9, and what an interception by Xavier Howard. Absolutely brilliant catch with the tiptoe, so the Dolphins will take over. They get themselves into a 3rd and 16. Cutler has all day and finds the air. So absolutely no one catching that pass. Jets take over the football. There is Burton, the fullback, catching a pass from a tight end position and picking up a first down. So the Jets in a little bit of business here early. Here goes Tariq Cohen taking over for the injured Elijah McGuire. Bilal Powell also injured. So running back pretty thin for the New York Jets. There's Safarian Jenkins with an amazing catch. And now from the 27, down goes Hackenberg at the hands of William Hayes. And Chandler Catanzaro would make a field goal. So it is 3-0 Jets. Jay Ajayi, that's his best run of the day so far, picking up that. But 3rd and 19, and down goes Cutler. Darren Lee with a half a sack. 3rd and 16 now. The Jets would get themselves into, and Kiko Alonso with an all-important interception. Dolphins, though, would get themselves into a 2nd and 24, and Cutler goes down. So now they are on their own side of the field once again, as Bryant able to get the sack. Cutler throwing the slip screen. Ajayi loses even more yards. The Dolphins really struggled offensively early in this football game. There's Robbie Anderson making an amazing catch over Xavier Howard this time. And now Tariq Cohen with a run. Jukes inside, and he's got room, and he is in the end zone. And the New York Jets are up 10-0. Don't look now, but upset alert possibly here, as the Miami Dolphins are favored by just a little bit in this game. Here is Jay Cutler on a 3rd and 11, and he finds Julius Thomas. Maybe the Dolphin offense can start to come alive. Who knows? There's Ajayi, missed a cut that he should have taken and does not get the first down. So Jets still up 10-0. They get the football. It's a bomb, 1-on-1, and Hackenberg overthrows everyone, which was probably good that he didn't throw a pick. And then Tariq Cohen goes nowhere, so Dolphins with the ball. They would get themselves into a 3rd and 6, but Jarvis Landry, and they're going to say incomplete, and Coach Hines is loving it. So the Jets will get the ball back, and now a 2nd and 12. And throwing across his body, you don't want to do that. There's Byron Maxwell with reservations for 6. Courtesy of Christian Hackenberg. So a touchdown for the Dolphins, their first score of the day, making it a 3-point game. Here is Hackenberg looking and finding Ardarius Stewart with his first catch of the football game. Hackenberg 4-9, 3 picks. That's pretty awful. But he does have 100 passing yards somehow. There's Hackenberg, and this one is a beautiful throw, threading the needle to Austin Safarian Jenkins. Fantastic throw there. This is why Hackenberg doesn't sit down for Kaepernick. Many people wondering that, but there's an interception, and Byron Maxwell steps in front of another one. Hackenberg really just some ill-advised throws today, but he has thrown some really brilliant passes. Here is Cutler, and great defense by Perry Riley Jr. So Jets take over now, a 3rd and 7, and Hackenberg downfield, and that one's incomplete. The Dolphins will take over once again. A lot of defense in this ball game. Jay Ajayi stopped behind the line. Matt Darr will kick it away. And here we go. Matt Darr to Lucky Whitehead. And Lucky going to easily walk to the other side of the football field and give Jets prime field position here. 41 yards from pay dirt, and there's Tariq Cohen. He probably could have made a better cut there, but just wasn't able to really do it. The moves weren't on, so here it is, 2nd and inches, and Hackenberg not finding anything he likes, so he will run that out of bounds. Now Hackenberg, another great throw right there to Safarian Jenkins, who was double covered, and Tariq Cohen will walk it in, and the Jets have another touchdown, and now have themselves a 10-point lead once again right before the half. 17-7, we would go into the half. New York Jets on top. We will take a little bit of a look at the stats here, but Hackenberg has had a horrible game to this point and is somehow on top. Thanks to Tariq Cohen, you could say. 131 passing yards, 73 running yards. Look at the Dolphins. The total yards are 7. They've got to do better in the second half if they hope to compete in this ball game. Cutler gets away, but eventually goes down at the hands of Pennell. And now the Jets take over again. Hackenberg with a great throw to Chad Hansen. Want to get him more involved in the offense, Coach Hines said. Here goes Tariq Cohen, and another great run for him. He has got over 70 yards already in this ball game. Here is Tariq Cohen once more, getting behind his blockers on a screen pass. Hackenberg 4 picks on the day, but he is getting into a groove now, it seems. Here's Jay Ajayi, and Ajayi able to make a great move there and get to 44 yards on the day. And that was a pretty long run, so obviously he was not having a good day, but the Dolphins cannot convert on 3rd down. So now the Jets take over once more, 2nd and 9, and up 20-7. There is Safarian Jenkins, and he's close to the marker, but they do not give it to him. So on 3rd and inches, Cohen does not get the job done, and the Jets will have to punt it away. Dolphins will take over at their 20. Here's Cutler finding Kenny Stills, and Kenny Stills, what a move and a broken tackle, and he is off to the races. Kenny Stills making a big-time play. He has a lot of speed. You can't let him break open, and that's exactly what the Jets defense did there, and it was not pretty for him. As you can see there, the short pass from Stills, the missed tackle there, 3 missed tackles on the play. Kenny Stills with a nice stiff arm finally, and he is off to the races. So he puts the Dolphins right back in the thick of things, 20-14. Here's a 1st and 10 for the Jets, and going downfield, and Robbie Anderson making a huge play and getting himself in the end zone. He tells Kenny Stills, anything you can do, I can do just as well as you. A 70-yard catch and run there to get the Jets back on top by 13. It is 27-14, and there's an incomplete. Cutler only 3 of 13 in this game so far. Hackenberg taking over with the Jets once again. Tariq Cohen, very nice vision on that run. Now 1st and 10. 3rd quarter winding down. Here's Hackenberg, and he's going to run it and slide. So good pickup for him, leaving a 2nd and 2. And there goes Tariq Cohen, and he takes off for a 1st down. 3 yards away from 100. 1st and 10. Hackenberg has all day and finds Hansen on the sidelines. 1st and 10 once again in the beginning of the 4th quarter here. And Hackenberg looking for someone, and he's going to find Ardarius Stewart on the comeback route. The handoff to Tariq Cohen, and he picks up another 1st down. Wonderful drive by the Jets. 1st and 10 now. Hackenberg on the screen to Tariq Cohen, and Tariq is going to take it inside the 10 to about the 6-yard line. Now 3rd and goal, though. Dolphins with a great goal line stand as they batter Hackenberg around like a pinball machine. Kiko Alonso finally getting the sack. Jets will pick up another field goal It's 30-14 now. Jay Cutler throwing for a first down there to Julius Thomas. And now 1st and 10 downfield. It's Julius Thomas again. He is having a great day with Jay Cutler, seemingly the only person Cutler can throw to other than the one big pass from Kenny Stills. There is Ajayi and trips himself up. And now a 3rd and 7 for Jay Cutler. Cutler is just sacked by the toes. Perry Riley's 2nd sack of the game, and now a 4th and 15, and a thrown in the air, almost caught, and incomplete. Devontae Parker with his chance to make his only catch of the day, and he fails. So now a 3rd and 8 the Jets would get themselves into on their drive. And Tariq Cohen is just not able to get anything going there, so the Jets will punt. Here's Lachlan Edwards, who has had a pretty good day punting the football, and look at this. At the 3-yard line, that is going to put some pressure on the Miami Dolphins. Here we go, 1st and 10. Kenny Stills with the catch. He fumbles the football, and it is picked up by Buster Skrine, who gets into the end zone. And the New York Jets are easily going to take this game, having gotten it to 37-14 now. Adam Gase not happy with Kenny Stills on that play as he just drops the ball right there. Cookies for the Jets defense. Easily right there for Buster Skrine. So now the Dolphins taking over once more. And it's Cutler throwing downfield, and he gets Jarvis Landry on a 75-yard bomb. That is the one thing Cutler does have, is arm strength. And he's shown that off right there. Here is an onside kick. The Dolphins will not recover, and that'll pretty much do it. 37-20. The Jets get their first win of the season, and it's by 17 points over a heated division rival. Fantastic game for the Jets defense. Not so much the offense, with the exception of Tariq Cohen, who had an extremely good game. And we will take a look at the numbers in just a moment. As you can see, the Jets scoring consistently throughout the game. Hackenberg was not great. 75.7 quarterback rating, 285 yards, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions. Cutler with a 111.1 rating, 236, 2 touchdowns. No picks for him. 236 yards. He was 40%, though. Hackenberg was 56%, even with throwing 4 passes to the opposing team. Tariq Cohen, though, was brilliant in his performance today. 110 yards, 2 touchdowns, a 4.2 average. Just fantastic. He completely outdid Ajayi, and the running game was able to control the clock and the game today. Robbie Anderson making that huge play at 113 yards on 2 catches and a touchdown. Kenny Stills, 2 catches for 88 and a touchdown. Landry, 1 catch, 75 yards and a touchdown. So got his yardage one way or another. Safarian Jenkins, 69. Julius Thomas, 68 yards. Ardarius Stewart, Tariq Cohen, and Chad Hansen also getting on the board for us. Sacks given up. They gave up a ton. We gave up 1 sack, and it was James Carpenter's fault. Looking at the tackling, William Hayes was all over the field today. 6 tackles for loss, a sack. He was just destroying it. Kiko Alonso as well. 5 tackles for loss, a sack, and a pick. So Kiko Alonso and William Hayes were killing us. Perry Riley had 2 sacks. Josh Martin had 1.5. Desmond Bryant had 1. And Leonard Williams and Pennell had a half each. So they did fairly well today as well. 2 interceptions for Byron Maxwell, 1 for Howard, and 1 for Kiko Alonso. Forced fumble by Marcus May. Apparently nobody recovered it, even though Buster Skrine did. So there's a glitch-a-rooney. But Buster Skrine did get his touchdown. And, of course, Byron Maxwell with the pick 6 for the Dolphins. Chandler Catanzaro, he did an amazing job for us, kicking 3 of 3 today and 4 of 4 on his extra points, including a long of 55, so he did exactly what we needed him to. Let's look at the injury report going into the next game. As you can see, we have a MASH unit. We do expect Petty to come back eventually. We do expect Malden to come back. Powell should be coming back possibly next week after this Jaguars game. What do you guys think is going to happen in that one? Please leave your score predictions in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. We got plenty more of these episodes coming out. 2 of these a week, 2 beats a week, 2 Villanovas a week. It is lit up in here, guys, so please don't forget to drop a like on this video, and I'll see you guys on the very next episode. Take care.